Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it is day 3 of foundation hunt week. Hopefully you've seen days 1 and day 2. If not, make sure to watch them after this one. Today's foundation hunt should be interesting. Once you see it, you'll understand why it should be interesting, and because I'm not sure how I'm going to explain this one, let's just get into it. So today I'll be trying out the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. When I was taking requests on which foundations you guys want to see during this week, I got a lot of people saying e.l.f., e.l.f., e.l.f. And then one person in particular said e.l.f. has released a new foundation shade in this foundation called Ebony. Can you try that out? I was ordering the e.l.f. and Alyssa Ashley collaboration anyway, so I was like, I feel like this is perfect timing. Let me just go ahead and scoop that up at the same time. But then I went to go look at the foundation and find the shade Ebony, and this is the shade Ebony. Like, just look at it, okay? So I was like, oh, okay, that's the shade Ebony. Now you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just go a shade up from Ebony? I didn't go a shade up from Ebony because this is the shade right before Ebony, okay? So in this case, your girl would either have to be too bright or be too dark. So guess which one she went with. I'm not sure how we're gonna remedy this in this video. I usually just do foundation and one side of powder. Your girl might have to throw on some concealer or something to brighten this up. I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks once I put it on, but again, this is a reason why your girl is upset that she has to leave her house every day this week. But let's just go over the claims and all that stuff you guys need to know, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do here. So this foundation retails for $6 or 0.68 fluid ounces. They say this is our best-selling foundation. The lightweight and oil-free formula blends in naturally for a beautiful semi-matte finish with SPF 15 sun protection. The liquid foundation restores uneven skin textures and tones for visibly brighter skin. So there is one pump on the back of my hand. Definitely won't be using. I feel like that's way too much. So let's just get into this. Okay, so I originally thought this was going to be a whole lot darker than it actually was on my face, which is why I was thinking about using concealer. But after applying it, it isn't as dark as I thought my face was going to be. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. So I didn't do any of the concealer or anything like that. I just set one side of my face like I normally do, which is this one. So this is what my face looks like. So it is now 10:27. So I'm going to go about my day and then come back later so you can see how this held up and get my thoughts. Okay, so I am back and it is now 6:06 and this is what my face looks like. Alrighty then, so this foundation, it claimed it was their best-selling foundation. It was lightweight, oil-free formula that blends in naturally for a beautiful semi-matte finish with SPF 15 sun protection. Liquid foundation restores uneven skin textures and tones for visibly brighter skin. It is lightweight, I will give it that. All these foundations so far have said they are lightweight and they're holding up their end of the bargain. It says it is a semi-matte finish. My face says otherwise. The side that I did not set, the side that I did set, you see all of this that's going on in my face. Even before I left for the day, I feel like it didn't really dry down to a semi-matte finish. It was more of just a natural finish to my face. However, it said it would give you a natural finished look when you're all done, and I'm digging that part of this. That is what I love about this. You know, it says flawless finish, and I really do feel like the finish of this gives you a flawless, natural skin like finish to your face, the most skin-like we've gotten so far with the foundations I have tried this week. You can say it's long wearing in the sense that I have not had any separation and it's still on my face. Let me just go ahead and add that flash test before I forget, and just let you know there is going to be some transfer with this foundation. Now let's get to the shade, and I mean the shade range, not me throwing shade. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have to, let's see. I've never been more confused with a foundation shade range or just a shade in general in my life. This is the most confusing shade I've ever tried before because we saw how it looked before. This is what the shade looks like. I saw it online when I was ordering it and I was like, oh, that looks like it's gonna be a little too dark. You know, I might need to throw some concealer in during the video to make it work just so, you know, I don't look crazy or crazier than usual. And then I tried it on, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed before I left, but didn't that look like it was pretty much my normal foundation shade? I mean, now it's been hours later, it's worn its way throughout the day. You can tell it's a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, but it's not that dark. Really, all I need is like a good week of me being in the sun, and this would be my perfect summer shade. So I'm just sitting here like, what? Elf, what are we doing? Okay, the shade before this would have had me looking Jouer crazy. So I get this shade thinking, okay, even if the shade doesn't work for me, if the foundation works, at least I can tell people who are of a deeper complexion, hey, it didn't work for me, but you know, I like the formula of the foundation and here is this deeper complexion shade you can go check out, only to get it and realize it's not even that deep of a shade. And this is new. That's what's crazy to me. This is a new shade that they released. So beforehand, this was a 10 shade foundation range where the shade before this was actually no, I think that's a new shade too. I'm not even sure, okay? But you put out new shades. This is the darkest shade that it has, and this is how dark it looks. This is how dark it looks on my skin tone, which isn't even that dark. And if you guys couldn't tell, your girl is pretty much over foundation hunt week. At this point, I'm a broken record. I am a broken record at this point because I literally have had to say the same exact thing for the first 3 foundations out of the 5 that I'm trying. And I can already let you know I'm gonna have to say the same thing about the one that I'm trying tomorrow. I don't know how the shade will work for that one, but just know it's okay. There's only one foundation that I'm trying this week that has 30 shades, I believe, out of all of them. Everything else is 17 shades or less. I'm tired, okay? So would I recommend this? I mean, well, if you can find your shade. I would only recommend this to my normal to dry skin watchers out there who really do like that skin-like finish look to your makeup. This really, I feel, is a nice, natural looking finish. But for my oily skin out there, unless you're gonna go through the matte primer, I'm talking like extreme matte primer, extreme matte setting powder, extreme matte setting spray, then I would shy away from this just because, you know, there's glow from within and then there's glow because it looks like you just came from the gym, and this is kind of giving me more so glow like I just came from the gym. But for normal to dry skin, normal skin, you know, you'll be good to go. It'll give you that, you know, glow from within. And for dry skin, I do have dry areas on my face here, and it reacted pretty well to those areas, so I feel you'll be good as well. And it is a $6 foundation, so, you know, that can't hurt either. So that is it for this video. Not gonna lie, your girl's a tad bit defeated. We're halfway through and it doesn't seem to be getting any better here. But we're gonna push through. We have 2 days left. There will be a video on Thursday. There will not be a video tomorrow. So the next video will pick up on Thursday. We're gonna finish that on Friday. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.